Everyone, welcome back to something a little bit different today. I've kind of scrapped the schedule. I've been sticking to this schedule now, like Super Hot Wednesdays, was it? Wednesdays, Fridays, Stellaris, Saturdays, Tuesdays, Minecraft. Well, we don't have Minecraft anymore, and then Hearthstone fills in the gaps. I got bored of doing that. So let's just do what we want, and I'm going away as well before we start for a week, so don't expect much, but you're gonna have these videos to look forward to that I'm recording today, so hopefully they're alright, because I haven't got any other time to record anything else, so they better be alright. Anyway, let's jump in. There's been 49 cards that have been revealed. I wanted to do one of these videos earlier, never had the time. Here we go, gonna do half in this episode, which is going to be part 1, and then the rest of the cards that are currently revealed next episode, and then by the time I get back there'll be some more, so I'll do some then. I'll do another video then as well. So let's start off. First card is a Druid card, and it's a rare Druid card. Spreading Plague, summon a 1/5 Scarab with Taunt. If your opponent has more minions, cast this again. Now this has been a recurring theme of a card text in this expansion, which is something new, which is cast this again. If this or this happens, cast this card again, like this card. To be honest, I don't think this is a good card. It's a good defensive card. Maybe some big druids might put this in to fight off the aggro. But that's all I can think of really. I can't think of any other cards that would, any other ways that you could use this against aggro really. Maybe one copy will be used in some decks, but other than that, like mid-range or late game decks, this card's gonna have no effect. So if the meta is like ran by control decks, then Spreading Plague isn't really gonna be a card that you're gonna want to put in your deck. This isn't a good card in my opinion. Next one, it's an epic Fate Spinner. Choose a Death Rattle secretly, deal 3 damage to all minions, or give them +2/+2. Now, I think this talks about both sides of the board, so you're giving your own minions and the other person's minions +2/+2. To be honest, the tag secretly, I don't think it's going to be that hard to work it out. If this is the only card on your side of the board and the opponent's got a board, it's going to be 3 damage to all minions. If you got a board and he plays this while they've got a board, it's going to be give them +2/+2. It's not rocket science really. If they've got board advantage, it's going to be +2/+2. If they haven't, it's going to be deal 3 damage to all minions. So secret doesn't really matter in my opinion. It's got 5 attack, so it synergizes with the Ungaro stuff that came out. 5 mana, 5. It's a board clear. Druids don't have many board clears. I think this card's going to see some play. At the beginning, when it first comes out, this card's going to see some play. But I don't know if it will stay there, because I'm not sure if it's constructed level. This card will be good in Arena though, because a board clear for Druids is really good in Arena. Oops, nearly threw my mouse off the desk then. Yeah, I think this is better than this one at least. This card's gonna see some play. This card's a good card. This card's not good. And then we got the first legendary. Oh, it's Death Rattle. I looked at this card earlier and didn't realise it was Death Rattle. Death Rattle, summon your turn minions that died this game. That's cool. And then you could play Nazarth on turn 10. OP. Yeah, so basically a 3/7. This isn't Taunt itself. This is... Oh, this was a lot worse than I thought it was originally. I thought this was like a mini Nazarth for Taunt minions, but it really isn't, is it? It hasn't got Taunt itself, which I thought it did have. And you're devoting your entire turn to this, so unless the board is free, you're losing so much tempo. It's insane. It's a beast though. I don't think that really helps, because Druids got a bit of beast synergy because they are Druids at the end of the day, but to be honest, I don't think this is a good card. There's going to be some decks, but I don't think it's going to survive. it's too weak. You're spending a whole turn playing this and it does nothing, and your opponent's just gonna carry on hitting you in the face, and then you're gonna. This has got 7 HP as well. You won't even probably find a big enough minion to trade it into to kill it that turn. So, you know, this is a win more card. If you win in, you got board control, you play this, you win the game. If you don't, you lose and you lose the game. Simple as. And win more cards. Yeah, they're okay, but generally they don't be put in more decks. Like the Jungle Giants Secret, that's a win more card. How many Jungle Giant decks do you see? I don't see any. That's my answer to that card. Moving on then. Let's have a little bash at Hunter cards. Bear Shark can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. 3 mana for free. Beast. It's decent. It's a good card. It's average stats for 3 drops. It's a good arena card as well. It's common. Yeah, I'm gonna see. This is gonna see some play. It's gonna see some play here. I don't know whether is it constructed level good. We'll have to see. It's definitely arena level good. This card will see a lot of play in arena. Be everywhere in arena. But other than that, I don't know. I don't know if it's good enough for constructed. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. I'm pretty sure this card's pretty good though for constructed. For arena. I don't know about constructed though. We'll have to wait and see. It's a good free drop. There isn't many other free drops in the slot at the minute that are good for Hunter. You've got Animal Companion, and that's it. That's like the only standard free drop. Summon, and that's not a card itself, it's a spell, so yeah, this will see some play. I bet you this is going to be a staple part of every Hunter's deck diet. Yeah, that'll see some play. Oh, now this card, the last few expansions, don't know if you know, people were bluffing that this card was going to come out. It was released. It was a fake. It was released last expansion. It was fake. And a few days before this card got announced, it came up again, and everyone was like, "Oh, the last 2 expansions." Well, not exactly the same card, obviously, but same type of card was released, and everyone was like, "Oh, will it this time?" It did. It did. It's secret. When one of your minions is attacked, summon a 2/3 Poisonous Cobra. Well, you don't see 2/3 Cobras being played. I suppose it is the element of surprise that really gives this its edge. I don't think this is going to be put into many decks apart from like secret decks. This isn't going to be like auto include. I don't think it would be auto include. It's a good card though. Plus it synergizes with a card later on as well. It's something to consider. It's something that you've got to consider when a hunter plays a secret. But I don't think this will see play. There's a lot better cards that you can put in a deck other than this. A lot better 2 drops. 7 mana Abomination Archer. It's not a beast. Most class cards are either spells or beasts. I think this is like the only card that isn't a beast. Probably is. There's probably a few more, but I feel like this is the only card that isn't a beast that Hunter have got. But yeah, Abomination Archer, Death Rattle, summon a random friendly beast that died this game. Now you're only going to put top tier beasts in your deck, aren't you? So this is basically summon a random top tier beast. That's quite good. You get a high main off this. I don't know if it's good enough though. 6/7 for 7 mana, is that good enough? It's slow, it's a slow card. It's a win more card. Will it see play? I don't know. The win more card see play? I can see it. There's a lot better cards, like High Main's better than this, because it's a beast, it's got the beast tag. You don't need that many late game minions. High Main just about does it. You know, you don't need any more than that. I don't think this will see play if I'm complete. Let's jump into the legendaries then. We've got 2 legendaries, let's talk about that later. We've already talked about that a bit anyway, because that was one of the original cards that when they first announced the expansion they released it. Yeah, let's talk about this. Professor Pooch aside. After you play Secret, put a random Hunter Secret into the battlefield, so play another basically. 2 for the price of 1. Play a Secret, you get a random Secret. It's something to consider when you've got this lying around. You're going to probably get this like a good like 50% of the time, I'd say. Plus it can't be the same secret, so it's going to be 2 different secrets. 4 mana, well it's going to be, yeah, 4 mana 5/4, that's quite good stats for a 4 mana 5/4 is like decent common stats, like a common card would have 5 mana. It buffs the secret idea of hunters, but to be honest, I don't think secrets have been pushed enough. Unless there's more cards, unless there's like another secret. That's an OP secret. It might be. We'll have to wait and see. Unless there is though. This isn't seeing play. I don't think this will see play. There is no secret. There's no secret hunter about at the minute. I don't think this will like make a secret hunter pop up anytime soon. Oh, my mouth is dry. Let's talk about mage cards and let's end the video there. Now mage, actually, whoa, we missed Deathstalker Rexxar. To be honest, I'm just gonna give a brief recap. If you don't know what this card is, go watch the previous video. Has this card improved by the other cards that have come out so far? No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. And you know, Hunter isn't a class that plays late game control style, so yeah, it's not that good, I don't think. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, let's get onto the mage cards. You can see the card art down here. Let's start with Cold Wraith though. Basically, in this expansion, mages like to freeze things, and this is Battle Cry. If an enemy is frozen, draw a card. A 3 mana 3/4. 3 mana 3/4. That's decent. That's decent stats for a 3 mana card. Most 3 mana cards are 3 mana 3/4s or 4/3s or something like that. Battle Cry. If an enemy is frozen, draw a card. To be honest, I don't think freezing minions is going to be that common, even with all the buffs that they've given to freeze in this expansion. I don't think this card's going to see play because it's basically just going to be a 3 mana 3/4 most of the time. It's not worth it. This card isn't going to see play at all. That's my opinion. Let's go on to the rares then. Firstly, Ghastly Conjurer. Battlecry, add a mirror image to your hand. 4 mana 2/6. So a dirty rat. This is basically a dirty rat. Add a mirror image to your hand. That's pretty garbage, isn't it? That's all I have to say about that. It's just garbage, that is. You're basically getting a 2 mana worth of stats, and then paying 2 mana for a mirror. You're paying 3 mana for a mirror image, basically. What's the point, really? I suppose Dirty Rat's got. Dirty Rat's got kind of a bad battle cry, but still, these stats aren't worth it, I'd say. These stats aren't worth 4 mana. And you're playing an extra mana for a mirror image. It's not worth it. This is just a bad card. Okay, 3 mana, 3/2. So basically, this is like 2 mana stats here. Your opponent's spells cost 1 more. It's basically the opposite of Sorcerer's Apprentice. Is your opponent's spells cost 1 more worth of mana? I don't think it is, to be honest. Because when you play this is going to be in control games, and to be honest, in control games, mana doesn't really matter, does it? No one's going to care about this. You just kill the thing. That's it. You know, you've got to play 1 extra mana for this tag. They've got to pay 1 extra mana to kill it. You know, what's the difference? What's the difference? It's just a bad card. It's just a 3 mana 3/2. It's just a 2 mana 2/2 really, because they've got to pay an extra minute. Say they use Frostbolt, they've got to pay 3 mana to use that Frostbolt. If this was a Sorcerer's Apprentice, they would have to pay 2 mana. You'd play 2 mana. You'd cast this card for 2 mana. So 2 mana removal, 2 mana card. This card, 3 mana card, 3 mana removal. Plus on the 2 mana card, it's a decent battle cry, a decent tag. This isn't a decent tag. It's not going to see play. Ice Walker, it's an elemental. They're trying to push mage elemental decks. We'll have to see how many OP elementals they add in. Not many so far. Your hero power also freezes the target. 2 mana 1/3. That's like 1/3. That's 1 mana 1 mana worth of stats, and your hero power also freezes the target. When you're going to play this, maybe if the Deathwing's on the board and your opponent's got a Deathwing, this is going to be useful, but that's it really. Like I say, it synergizes with the other cards like this one and some later down here as well, but to be honest, I don't think it's going to be worth it. It's not worth it. It's a bad card. Oh, they're all bad cards for Mage. Let's go down then. Frostlich Jaina. Battle Cry, summon a water elemental. Your elementals have lifesteal for the rest of the game. And the hero power is Icy Touch. Deal 1 damage if it kills, summon a water elemental. Unlimited water elementals, unlimited freezing. Yeah, I think this card will see some play. Like, this pushes elemental synergy a lot. It synergizes with this, definitely. But is it good enough? Are you going to spend a whole turn playing this and you're going to get a 3/6 wall auto elemental and 5 armor? That's not much really, is it? This is a great arena card. You're going to win the game every time you play this in arena. But that's it. You don't get anything on the board. You get a 3/6. That's it. So you're wasting an entire turn to play a 3/6. That doesn't do anything till the end of till the start of next turn, basically. So your opponent's just going to keep hitting you in the face like earlier. They're just going to ignore. Well, they can't. Yeah, they're just going to ignore your water elemental and keep smacking you in the face. You're just going to lose playing this. You lose tempo. It's not worth it. I don't think this is a constructed level card. Not for 9 mana at least. And then we've got the other mage, legendary Sindragosa. Battlecry, summon 2/0/1 frozen champions. I think they are frozen as well, so you can't like buff them and attack with them or anything. So an 8 mana 8/8, that's pretty standard. That's Ragnaros standard. Dragon tag, that's pretty relevant. Dragons are dead basically. Frozen champions, Death Rat will add a random legendary minion to your hand. People have said this good. I've heard a few people say this is a good card, but really, if you can compare this card to anything, it's basically a Prince Malchezaar. How many people play Prince Malchezaar nowadays? No, none. That's all I have to say. None. This isn't a good card, I don't think. This is a good card for noobs, but that's it really. If you haven't got any many legendaries, because this is 2 random legendaries as well. They're probably going to be garbage legendaries. You're not going to need... there's a lot better cards you can put in your deck for late game than this, in my opinion anyway. That's all we've got time for today. Hope you enjoyed. See you whenever I put the next video out for the next video. This is the only videos that are going to be out this week. I'm not going to spoil anymore. We're not going to scroll down anymore. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go get a drink because my mouth is absolutely dry. See you in the next video. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed. Any questions, leave a comment. I'll answer you. Goodbye.